Hi guys, it's Veronica, and I thought I would hop on here really quick and do a little chat. I hope you guys can hear me okay because I'm in my car with the air conditioning running and it's getting dark, so I've got the lights on. But thought I would hop on here quickly because I'm repeatedly getting asked the question, how did you get involved in burlesque? And short answer is I really needed a change in my life. I was in a relationship, I was married, I wasn't very happy, and just didn't really have any confidence in myself. And so about 3 years ago, I found myself in a pole dance class. And shortly after, I want to say like 3 months after joining that studio, it closed all of a sudden. And I found myself at another studio that was offering a free few weeks of dance classes. And so I went there, and one of the teachers happened to be a burlesque performer. And sometime after that, I saw on their Instagram that they were advertising a showgirl showcase. Now, I didn't know what burlesque was. I had no idea what I was getting into. I didn't know about showing my boobs or anything like that, the striptease. That just wasn't in my radar. I just knew that pole dancing was something scary for me and exciting at the same time, and I wanted to learn it. And just, coming from a Christian background where I was, you didn't wear short shorts and all of this business, and don't even get me started. And I just wanted to feel good and healthy and confident in my body. And at the time I started, I was, like I said, not very happy in my marriage. I was under eating, I was underweight. And I just remember even my first pole class, I was like, I felt so skinny compared to everyone else and not strong. But I was just determined. I knew I had to find a way out, and I had to see myself in a different way. So yeah, I found myself at the studio, and one of the teachers happened to be a burlesque performer. And after several weeks of deliberating, after I saw their little blurb about Showgirl Showcase, I thought, why not? And I come from a ballroom dance background, right? So I thought this was just going to be a little studio showcase. I didn't know we were going to be at the end of I think it was 8 weeks, performing at a club, and a showcase at a club actually. Well, it was like a speakeasy, like, and then the first night of orientation, the teacher is saying, well, and really think about the history of burlesque, which to me, I was like, and consider as to whether or not you want to reveal. And I was thinking, reveal what? I had no idea what I was getting into. So that's how I got into it, really. It was just quite by accident. And lo and behold, at the end of about 4 weeks of training, the teacher announced roles. And I was going to get, you could kind of consider it a lead role, not really. I was on the stage for like the first 20 seconds by myself. And again, I come from a ballroom dance background. I was always out there with a partner on the competition floor. And I was like, okay. So it really pushed me beyond my comfort zone. But I was so determined. I was so determined to see myself a different way and to get out there and get beyond who I thought I was. And so that's what happened. I ended up getting like this first 20 seconds on the stage by myself, and it was so addicting. I loved it. I was there, my back to the audience, the smoke billowing up, and now I had like this top hat and whip. I mean, it was fire. Like, I just loved it so much. And yeah, so after that, the instructor offered to help me build a solo act, and I went from there. And the advice I would offer is, if you have that sort of opportunity in your city, to take it up. Just try it. What do you have to lose, especially with a group number? And see how you like being on stage. And yeah, just and if you don't have that in your area, take some classes online. I love Gingerly Valentine. I watch her all the time. And I'm still doing pole, of course. I post most of my pole videos now on YouTube, so. But yeah, that's the answer. That's how I got into it. I was just seeking to become someone different. And I don't know, the universe, whatever you want to call it, led me to this opportunity. And it's just, I ended up getting that divorce and being on my own. And it took a good year to get back into burlesque just because it was all so much. After that, well, I did the group performance, and then about a year after, no, less than a year after, I did a solo performance. And it took a year from that solo performance to really get back into burlesque. But it's not something that I think you should rush anyway. Take your time, think about your character. I'll do another video on how I came up with my character name, but for now, I just wanted to do this to what you guys ask, and I hope you all have a great time, be it night or day, morning, wherever you are, and I'll talk to you soon.